From the actor alrighting his way into the Dutton's world, to fans being more excited for his spin-off than the original. Is Matthew McConaughey really joining Yellowstone? Well, the answer is yes. After months of speculation, it's finally official. Matthew will lead the upcoming spin-off, but that's not all. Paramount Media Network head Chris McCarthy revealed that he and Taylor Sheridan are working on a dozen projects together, and that the spin-off will be made with or without Kevin Costner. How crazy is that? I mean, Kevin's the face of the entire franchise. You can even feel his presence even when he's not on screen. So what happened here? Well, so much drama. You might remember how Season 5 went into hiatus right after setting up the epic Dutton family showdown. But what you might not know is that Dutton's standoff was taking place in real life as well. You see, Costner and Sheridan fought behind the scenes because of the demanding filming schedules, and Kevin was not having it. Because of this, rumors started to spread like wildfire that the show's face wouldn't be coming back. And back then, the network was hoping that Costner will stay with them for a long time. But now it seems like they're ready to move away from the guy. So, the studio announced an untitled Yellowstone sequel in May of 2023, and that the main show will end after Season 5. Bummer, I know, and don't lose hope just yet. CEO of 101 Studios David Glasser revealed that the epic tale of the Duttons will continue in this sequel, and that it'll pick up from where the OG series ends. Now, that's kinda reassuring, but the question remains, how will they take the franchise forward? Well, the answer's simple: expansion. Now, even though it sounds ironic that the Yellowstone universe is expanding when the OG show is about to end, but honestly, these spin-offs aren't really a terrible idea. Let me explain. It's no surprise that previous spin-offs like 1883 and 1923 have done a great job, and they've even proven themselves to be just as exciting as the original series. Not to mention, they brought legends like Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford to the franchise, which is always a good thing. And even though not much is known about Matthew's spin-off, as the creators are really keeping it under wraps, all this makes me believe that this spin-off will turn out to be just fine. Now, there have been rumors that the spin-off in question is none other than 4 Sixes. I mean, Sheridan did spend millions of dollars buying a ranch just for that show. But with a lack of news about it, it's best to wait and see what the studio decides. Sheridan is the mind behind some very successful shows, like Yellowstone, Tulsa King, and even the Mayor of Kingstown, which means that fans can trust the guy. And Matthew being official has really made things a lot more interesting. Plus, whatever the case might be, I for one cannot wait to see Matthew play the hardy cowboy. But wait, what'll this spinoff be about? Now, even though not much has been shared about Matthew's role in the show, we can rest assured, because it's Sheridan we're talking about after all. Plus, the fact that this spinoff is a part of the dozen projects Sheridan is working on, it's kinda hard to know for sure what the show will be about. But the good news is, a bunch of new Yellowstone content is on the way. You see, one of the stars of the show let some details slip. He said something about merging the characters and how excited he is to see the Matthew on board. Now, can you guess who that is? It's none other than Josh Lucas, the guy who plays a younger version of Costner's John Dutton, meaning the leaks can be trusted. He also teased that Taylor has some crazy ideas for this spinoff, which is good to hear. While it's true that Kevin's a big reason why Yellowstone has been so popular, there have been rumors that Matthew will take on the role of John Dutton, replacing Costner as the patriarch and owner of Montana's largest ranch. And the fact that Kevin is exiting the franchise turned this rumor into reality. But fans still weren't ready to believe it. That might change after Lucas's tease though, and it's gonna be fun seeing Matthew navigate through conflicts in his family and on the ranch. But honestly, it's way better if they just move to the next generation of Duttons instead. But the biggest question on everyone's mind right now is, what does this mean for the future of the franchise? While Costner's time on the show has been a hot topic for quite some time now, fans have been panicking about his appearance in Season 5 Part 2. By now, we all know that he's unhappy with the filming schedules. But what's worse is that the remainder of Season 5 hasn't been shot yet. This has created a huge uproar among the fans. But Keith Cox, Paramount's president, is confident that he'll return. Still though, with Yellowstone 2 rumors in the air, these are troubling times for Costner's fans. Not to mention, the actor rumored to star in the sequel has also been confirmed. But no matter how things turn out, Sheridan always delivers great stories, and hopefully Matthew's show will be no different. Speaking of whom, he thinks of this project as a vacation from his life. Yeah, true story. Matt talked about Yellowstone on the Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard podcast, and what he said might shock you. The Oscar-winning actor reflected on his recent break from acting, but he did take some voice acting gigs and even released a memoir. And now that he's set to return to the screen, McConaughey feels like he's taking a vacation. You see, during his break, Matt took a completely different path from acting and got involved in a whole bunch of different things, from writing his book to doing social work. So to him, having this organized structure feels like he's on vacation. I mean, it's crazy because Costner left the franchise because of the demanding shooting schedule, while this mad lad thinks it's gonna be a vacation. But hey, at least he's excited about it. Plus, Deadline said that Yellowstone's shooting schedule might get replaced by this new show, but you'll still have to wait one more year for the show, which gives Matt some time to prepare for the role. And luckily for him, one Yellowstone star shared some valuable advice for him. Now, even though a lot of fans are worried about the spin-off doing well, it looks like one star from the OG show has faith in Matt's addition to the franchise. Piper Perabo, who plays environmentalist activist Summer on the show, said that the actor could be good in the Yellowstone universe, and even dished out some important advice for Matthew as he's preparing to officially join the franchise. The actress started off by saying that Matt lives in Texas, so he definitely understands the cowboy lifestyle. And one thing's for sure, he should know how to ride a horse. Piper also added that if Matt doesn't know how to ride, then who knows if these cowboy schools will be able to help him get to the level the show demands. And judging by her words, the actor better be packing some experience before he decides to show up on set, because he has some big boots to fill if he wants the fans to accept him as the next patriarch of Yellowstone. And the fans absolutely love him. One Reddit user said that Yellowstone can be a bit of a dumpster fire, and let's not even touch the Beth and Jamie drama. But the 1883 and 1923 spin-offs are a delightful surprise. Not only are they good, but they're also downright spiffy. And with Matt's charm, this spin-off has the potential to be more entertaining than a barrel of monkeys. And as long as they stay true to the spin-off formula, we're in for a treat. Now, you want to know the best part? A lot of fans actually agreed with this comment. Don't get me wrong, Yellowstone is great and all, but at this point, the show's gotten beyond ridiculous, as one fan puts it. Another fan agreed, saying that there's no conflict of interest in the show. Ouch, that's brutal. On top of that, some fans even called it the dumbest thing in TV history. Like, what? But there were some that appreciated the spin-offs and even compared them with each other. One fan said that they tried watching the OG show, but the spin-offs are just way better. While a Redditor said that 1883 is the superior spin-off, even though 1923 is a solid show with a good pace and well-written characters, 1883 has some really hokey moments that seal the deal. And I'd agree with them. Yellowstone has yet to match the level of emotional connection these spin-offs generated. Honestly, since the OG series is ending, it's best if they went down the spin-off road for a while. Well, there you have it. From fans being more excited for his spin-off than the original, to the actor alrighting his way into the Dutton's world. So that was what we know about Matthew McConaughey joining Yellowstone.